Ye who hold the sacred sword, ye have returned to the appointed spot. If you wish to interrupt your adventure game again, speak to me, the one that you have marked to prove your encounter. Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to this part of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Okay, so, last part, we arrived here in Woodfall and we explored around for a bit. I arrived at the Deku Palace, but I didn't actually explore it because I wanted to get that teleport ability to make things a lot easier. And we're actually going to be heading right back over, so yeah. Okay. There we go. So anyways, yes. Go ahead, try it. Boom! There we go. So we're going to be heading right back over to the entrance of this whole area here. It's pretty easy to kill these Dekus. You just kind of like spin into them and stuff. So this general screen is where the temple is. But again, we're not going to worry about that for now. We're just going to get right onto this and yeah, continue. So there's actually a whole lot of things we could do. Though, like, part of me doesn't actually want to start the first dungeon right away. Because there's a few things that do make it a little bit easier if you collect them first. But, I don't know, we'll see how this rolls. Worst case scenario, I'll be going into it without that item and it'll still be fine. Again, there's a lot of items that are completely based around side quests as to whether or not you get them and stuff, so, yeah. Anyways, let's go. Okay, the Deku Palace. So, let's go straight to the middle. Hello. This is the palace of the Deku Kingdom. Only those on official business may enter. But you may enter to see the public humiliation of the foolish monkey who angered our king. Follow this hall straight to the royal chamber. Do not enter any other areas whatsoever. Okay, let's go. Now we could enter one of these. We'll worry about that in a moment. Let's go in the middle though, because that's where we're supposed to go. Okay, so in the 3DS version, there's actually a small cutscene when you enter this room. Not so much in this one. Let's go talk to the king here real quick. I haven't seen your face before. Are you visiting? Usually I don't allow the likes of you in my royal chamber, but today is different. We're about to punish the foolish monkey who kidnapped the Deku princess. He has insulted the royal family. I'll show him what happens when you do that. That foolish monkey is up in that cage. Take a good look at his face. That cage, huh? Okay, well let's go over here. Hey, there he is.
They keep saying that I kidnapped her. No matter how many times they say it, it's not going to bring the princess back. If they're not careful, the princess will fall victim to a monster. Please believe my words.
Alright, well, we'll have to worry about that in a bit. Let's go. So, yeah, that monkey has been... Hello.
Was my brother alright? Did you see the entrance? Did you see entrance to cage? We know secret route there. Enter secret route from outer garden entrance. But entrance in tall place, no can reach it. Need bean from bean cellar, live beneath palace garden. Do you understand my meaning?
Yes.
Oh, you smart. Third bean in soft place by outer garden. You figure out rest. Hurry, help brother.
Okay, well there we go. We have our objective. So there's actually two different ways we can go. One leads to where we're supposed to go. One leads to an item. Now, I'm not sure. I think this one... Okay, I think this one leads to where I'm supposed to go. I want to grab this item, though, so we're actually going to go this way first. Yeah. So you really want to be careful. This is this game's stealth section, which is in a lot of different Zelda games. Okay, we want to be really careful. Okay. Right. Gosh. Okay, what are you gonna do? Gotcha. Moving. Okay. These stealth sections. Now, I think this is slightly easier in Majora 3D because I have wider camera angles. But yeah, so this is going to be kind of a thing. Okay. So just gonna be right here. Okay. Come on. Okay, just turn around, bruh. Turn around, bruh. Turn around, bruh. So, a fun fact. So, I was streaming Ocarina of Time recently, if you guys missed it. And when I was streaming Ocarina of Time, I was doing the stealth section in that game. And then, there it is, heart piece. But then I was kind of rolling along, and for some reason, like, one of the guards saw me. Like, from... Alright, I'm gonna get caught on purpose.
Aha! An intruder!
But one of the guards saw me, and then, like, ran straight through the thicket and got me. I don't know, like, what happened there. I've never had that happen in the game.
Do not enter any other areas aside from the royal chamber. It is a very rare occasion that you are allowed to enter, so do as I say. Follow this hall straight to the royal chamber. Do not enter any other areas whatsoever.
Okay, so you caught me breaking the rules, and you're letting me back in. Okay. Yep, totally not friggin' idiots. It's fine. Alright, so, we're gonna want to let these guys continue to do their thing. Now, yeah, so you can kind of walk past this tree. Okay, so analog is being a little weird, but only a little weird. Also, if you end up hearing barking in a bit, I apologize. Okay, so I don't see what the guy down there is doing. So that's something that I'm kind of worried about. That's what I was worried about. Okay, so he's right there. Okay, go, sir. Go, sir. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, let's go. Alright, got it. Very good. So let's go collect that. Got it. Alright. So through here, we're gonna be into this section of the area. So, yeah, this is actually a little bit more complicated of a stealth section than the one that is in Ocarina of Time. I'm sure you're also noticing there's all those platforms and stuff up above me that are all moving around. There's some relevance to them, not yet though. So, yeah, we can also walk around this section in human form if we choose. There's no real benefit to doing so. There's also nothing like really like punishing you for doing it either. Deku Link is just slightly faster than regular Link, just on the basis of my spin thing. Or it might be the same speed. I'm actually not really sure. I think he's faster, though. Either way, let's talk to the bean seller. Well, you're the first customer I've had in a long time. Do you need any magic beans? They sprout leaves as soon as you water them. That they do, they do. I'll give you one free sample, so try planting it in some soft soil. You can always buy more. Okay, there we go. We got magic beans. Okay. You can plant them whenever you want, but if you don't water them, their leaves won't grow. Alright, well that's cool. Now let's go over here real quick though, and use a bottle. Now, we could try it out right here. I think all you would get is, rupees. You know what? I'm not actually sure. You know what? Heck with it. Let's try it. I don't actually remember what you get for doing this, because I always, use it where you're meant to be using it. We'll just buy another one from the guy. But yeah, you want to make sure you, buy water, because, it functions differently in this game, as you can already tell from Ocarina of Time. Because in Ocarina of Time, you plant it, and then you go to the future, and they grow. This one, you have to apply water. Now, one thing that you can kind of do, which is kind of creative, is in Ocarina of Time... Oh, let's see what this is. Yeah, it's rupees. Well, I think that's enough to, like, buy 2 more of them, which I guess that is actually kind of nice. So let's go over here. So you like my magic beans and came back to buy more? 10 rupees for 1 pod. Alright, I'll buy it. So is this gonna be like an Ocarina of Time thing where you like raise the price every time? Well, I'm gonna like check. Okay. Oh no, okay, so you're not as much of a jerk as the one from Ocarina. Alright, well that's nice. So let's go over here and we're gonna get some water. So you can actually take advantage of the fact that on the second day it rains. So on the second day, if you decide to do this, once you plant it, it will automatically grow because water is already falling everywhere.
Aha, an intruder!
Okay. So, now that we have these items, let's go to Deku form and transform. Okay. Alright. I like this music. Well, either way, let's go. Come on. Alright. So right over here, we're going to want to go into human form because I can't plant him as a Deku for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but whatever. And now we're going to use some water. Okay. Alright. So now that we are on top of this, let's go right over here. Okay. So, basically now is the second, like, part of the stealth section, which is actually, like, arguably the easier part, but you don't want to mess it up, though. Because if you mess it up, you're gonna fall down there, you're gonna have to walk all the way back around. Okay, that was annoying. Either way. Also, make sure to watch your magic meter. Oh, it's already 4 o'clock. You can kind of tell from, like, some of the lighting sometimes when it's, like, getting later in the day. Again, I really like that touch. It's something that, like, existed in Ocarina, but, like, the transition was, like, so fast and only, like, in the field that you don't really get to appreciate it that much. But, like, I think, like, for the console that this was released on, like the N64, this is actually really impressive, like, management. Like, you get, oh yeah, I can see the sun right over there. So, yeah. Also, be sure not to fall off this. They added railing in Ocarina, in Majora 3D, so you can't fall, which is nice. So let's go on here. Okay. So I'm actually going to ignore that one. So fun fact about this flower thing that I didn't mention before is that the flower is actually based on distance, not how long you're in the air. So just heads up on that one. You can stay in the air for a very long time as long as you don't get too far from where you actually launched. So there you go. I say that as I'm going to try to go for this. Okay, there we go. So we're going to land in that. If you hold down the submerge button right as you're landing on one of these, you can just go straight into landing mode, which is very nice. Anyways, okay. Let's talk to the monkey.
They keep saying that character, no matter how many times they say it. It's not going to bring the princess back. If they're not careful, the princess will fall victim to a monster. Why will they believe what I say? Fine, I get it. Then I shall say nothing more to you. Punish me or do whatever else you might.
Okay, I'm moving. Alright. Let's talk to him again.
I have nothing else to say to you, Deku Scrubs. Do as you will.
Okay, let's turn to a human.
Oh, you! How did you get here? Shh! If they see you, they'll capture you. What? My brother's asked for your help? Ugh, I'm terribly sorry. Just try to cut my rope. We'll talk after that.
Okay, let's do it. Now, no matter where you slice, you're not gonna be able to do it.
No good after all. Wait, you don't happen to have something that can make a lot of noise, like a loud instrument with sound that carries a long way? If you have one, show it to me.
Okay, so, let's bring out the ocarina. And, let's lock on, bring it out.
That tiny thing will never do. Its sound won't carry far enough. Do you have something else?
Alright, well let's, turn into Deku form. I also didn't address this. For some reason, when you're in different forms, your ocarina becomes a different instrument.
Oh, you have them! You do! Just like the princess! Deku pipes! Those will work great! By the way, who are you? Well, that's not important now. Just listen to me. I was trying to find out about the poison in the swamp, so I went to Woodfall Temple above the waterfall. But the temple had become a monster's lair, and the princess was captured by the monster. Since the Deku King thinks I kidnapped the princess, he won't listen to a word I say. Now the princess is in trouble, so I must somehow hurry to the temple and save her. Do you understand my plight?
Yes.
So then, that means you will go in my place and save the princess?
Yep.
Okay, now I'll teach you the melody that opens the temple. The princess taught it to me. We can't let them hear us, so I'll sing it softly.
Okay. Left, right, A, right, A. Do, do, do. Okay. I did that just perfectly. Totally. Anyway. Yes. A left, A... Wait. Upright. Wow. I am stupid today. Up, left, A, right, A. Wait. Right, A... Wait, was it? No, what? No, A, right, A... Yeah. Fudge me. I know it in my, like, hand movements. Anyway, you learn the Song of Awakening. This melody awakens those who have fallen into a deep sleep. Okay.
Everyone, did you hear that? This melody, which only the Deku royal family knows. It proves the foolish monkey deceived the princess so he could enter the temple. Everyone, let the monkey's punishment commence!
Oh, gosh.
You'd better take the shortcut to the Deku people used to get I can... What is wrong with me?
You better use the shortcut the Deku people used to get to Woodfall Temple. There you go.
But you must hurry. If you don't, I'll be punished by the Deku King.
Okay. Oh, gosh. Well, either way, we have now done that, and, yeah. So, with that song, we'll be able to open up the temple, but we're not going to do that just yet. In fact, I think it's time for us to head back over to Clocktown. And the main reason to do that is there's a few things I want to do right now, since it's the first day still. I want to redo the Deku minigame that I started on a couple parts ago. And that way we could get that rolling and hopefully, you know, get that done over these next couple, you know, days. And, yeah. Again, the really difficult thing of, like, Let's Playing this game is, with the way those, like, owl statues are and stuff, is I really have to do time management really well. And the other important thing to remember is that there's a lot of, like, things that you can miss if you take too long on certain other things. So I'm trying to, like, show off everything and get stuff done as, like, quickly as possible while also showing everything. Because the thing is, when you're, like, really experienced with this game, you essentially can speedrun it. So,
how about it? Will the young one play?
One game is 10 rupees. Okay, so I'm gonna do this again, but it'll be easier to talk while I'm doing this since I've done it before. Okay, so, yeah. Essentially, I didn't get to show day 2 of this yet, and I will hopefully be able to over the next couple parts. But it's a bit more challenging than this version, and, yeah, so I hope that me doing everything in this way isn't going to be, like, super disjointed, because I'm going to be doing all these side quests in, like, increments and little bits with, like, time. It's just, like, the way that I, like, actually play this game a little bit. And in that way it might be kind of hard to follow. But really, it's all at your own pace in terms of how you want to handle these side quests. You can take as many cycles as you want to get things done. I try to do it in as few cycles as possible, typically when I play the game on my own. But I also realize, you know, some people, that'd be a lot of stress, and, yeah, you don't have to play it that way. But, regardless. Okay, so we're gonna get 50 rupees for this, which is really nice. Okay, so he's gonna remember our name is Link, which is nice. And we're gonna continue over this way. So that's cool. So now that is the night of the first day. I'm trying to remember what I can do right now. Oh, it's not the night of the first day yet. It's practically there, though. So, night of the first day. Things that I can do right now. Actually not a whole lot. I could speed things up. Yeah, I think I'll do that anyway. Because that way I can, like, do that one thing, and it'll probably make it easier. I'll probably start the, like, dungeon, on the second day. So, yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. So time is going back to normal. and it is now the night of the first day. So, yeah. Now there's a few little things I can definitely do right now that will help things out in like the long term. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be starting the dungeon. Not just like on the next day, but probably next part, looking at the time I have left. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find something really quick that I can do. And yeah, I'll probably like jump cut back in maybe, like when I find what I should do. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, I found where we're supposed to go, or what I should do. It's right over here. So I pointed out that this guy is here at like the night of the first day and the night of the second day. So yeah. La la la, they said I was much too loud when I practiced in my room. They got mad. Now I'm sad. I'll just think about the past to keep my mind off the bad. Yes, I'll do that. Dear guest, long ago I was in an animal troop with dogs and donkeys and such. Why could a man join? That's 'cause a man is an animal too, my boy. They were all great, but there was one thing I didn't like about it. Why was the dog the leader? Was it 'cause something was wrong with me, sir? Oh, that dog was an amazing leader. He always had a stellar troop no matter what animals he had to work with. That's why I stole it. The dog's mask. I stole it. I wanted it because it was the leader's mask. But I no longer need it. I give it to you, my guest. Okay. You got the Bremen mask. This mask belonged to the leader of an animal troop. Try parading it around tiny young animals. The leader was a good instructor. His members matured quickly and they became adults in an instant. Guru, the traveling musician, was added to your notebook. You listened to the confession of guilt. This was added to your notebook. Okay. Well, that's nice. So anyways, we're going to actually try out this mask. So that was quite the story just now. It was a thing. But either way, this is actually one of my favorite masks in the game. Well, just as like, for the fun factor of it, it doesn't really like do much. Well, it does one thing. So I'm just gonna do this for a bit. Actually, it's much too loud here. I need to do it elsewhere. But yeah, when you wear this mask, you will kind of just march around like a parade. So, yeah. Now, what this serves, like, in terms of functionality, is if you're around small animals, which is only really useful one time, they will actually follow you around and stuff. It's funny just for the sake of it, just to see me do like a marching band thing. I don't really know. I mean, I will say one downside, like one problem with this game is that it had a lot of potential to have a lot of masks that could be used in interesting ways all throughout the game. And I'll admit, this is one of those like one-time use masks in terms of like actual things that like you're required to use it for. Which is kind of a darn shame, but I like it just for the sight of seeing Link do that. Like, I think that's funny to me, but I don't know. Things are funny to different people, so yeah. Either way, let's go back over here, and I'm actually going to deposit some of the rupees that I've collected. So I'm going to be taking care of a few different things again before we end off, and yeah. One thing, though, that sucks is I'm going to have to wait for midnight because we're taking care of that now. You know which thing. I wasn't able to do anything about it before, but we can now. And I want to make sure that I can do it. So I might jump cut again in a moment once I deposit my rupees. Okay. There we go. What? You're really going to give me that much? You're one rich little guy. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, and welcome back, guys. Alright, so it is now midnight, and the old lady over here is gonna start walking past as normal. The cutscene does not trigger until she walks right past this mailbox. So, yeah. Again, though, the passage of time actually moves a lot faster in the remake than in this game. So, there's that. Okay.
Stop, thief! Give the old lady her luggage back!
Alright, so now we have a sword, so we're actually able to do something here. Pachow! Get out of here. Alright? Alright? Run away. Yeah. Yeah, you're scared. Huh? You can't actually do anything to this guy aside from that, though. He just kind of runs away. Guard does nothing, just like before. Just perfect.
Thank you. Since you didn't make off with them, I can finally stock bomb bags at our shop. Maybe I'll put them out tomorrow. Yes, I must thank you. It's a dangerous mask, but maybe you could use it to throw your own festival fireworks show.
Okay. You got the blast mask. Wear it with C. You can have a blast with B, but you'll lose life energy in the process.
Well, thanks for helping me. Take care.
The old lady from the bomb shop was added to your notebook. You guarded the old woman's luggage. This was added to your notebook. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's really quickly equip the blast mask. And if you guys want to know what it does, boom! So you essentially have infinite bombs if you do this, but it like damages you if you do it. Unless you do a certain thing, in which case I'll show that off in a moment. But either way, I'm going to slow down time again, especially since it is now midnight. And that means that there is now something that I can do just outside of town. So let's actually go and do that real quick. Well, actually, okay, I'll show you. So, actually, I know the perfect place to show off a certain technique I do with this game. And if you guys don't know what that technique is, it's quite simple. It's something that the developers completely overlooked and also kept in the remake. Even though they changed all of these other weird glitch things. You guys will see in a moment, but yeah. So let's go over here. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, so as you can see there's a cracked wall right over here, so we're going to have to bomb it. Now, if you don't want to take damage, you actually just have to have your shield up and use it. Now, I think how, like, that works is that they probably have, like, the shield coated so that if, like, an explosion happens, you can protect yourself from the explosion by using your, shield. But they didn't really, like, either they didn't find a way in time or what, but they didn't really code it, like, so that the mask essentially is using a bomb, like, right in front of you. But because you have a shield, it still registers as no damage. Which, again, is strangely not fixed in the remake either. You can still do it perfectly fine in the remake. So, yeah. Either way, there's one more thing I want to do before we end off today, guys. And that is right outside of town. So, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Main reason is that there's like little cutscenes you can get if you're like exiting certain parts of town for like your first time, I guess. But whatever. Let's go over here. Okay. Hello, sir. So this guy is only here at midnight. Hello, sir. I am no longer part of the living, my sadness to the moon. I haven't left my dance to the world. I am filled with regret. Translation. I am disappointed, O moon, I have died. Oh, I planned to bring the world together and stir it into a giant melting pot with my dance. If only I had taught my new dance to someone. Okay, the spirit dancer Kamara was added to your notebook. Okay, so what you're going to want to do for this guy is play the Song of Healing as he is suffering. So... Spread my dance across the world. Train its followers. Translation. I have taught it to you. Now make it into a popular dance craze. You got Kamaro's mask. Use it to teach his dance to the world so his moves can become as popular as he had hoped they would be. I am counting on you. Translation. I'm counting on you. I like that. Alright, you became the dancer's successor. This was added to your notebook. Alright, well let's equip that mask, and yeah. Boop. Well, either way, guys, I thank you guys so much for tuning into this part of that. Well, okay. Yeah, I'll do that next part. So, seriously, I thank you guys so much for tuning into this part of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and I will see you guys next part, and I hope you guys had a very nice time watching this. Have a very nice day, and, yeah, I'm going to be doing a few more things next part, probably starting the dungeon, and, yeah, so, hope you all have a very nice day. Alright, bye!